What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland. On this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about everything fragrance related. Any interest in that kind of content, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe, which gets you entrance into the Fresh Squad, which is the freshest squad here on YouTube. You'll improve, elevate, enhance, evolve your freshness. You'll feel it and others will smell it. We are continuing on with our fall themed fragrance videos, my favorite time of the year. And today we are talking about cheapies. We do this every month. I like to bring you guys a list of fragrances that you can generally find under $50. Most of them well under $50. So a little bit of something here for everyone. You don't have to break the bank to smell great this season. So let's dive right into it. Now, as I like to do every month, I'm bringing you a couple fragrances from Dossier. I chose 2 this month, and the 2 I chose are geared towards the fall time. If you don't know about Dossier, they make clones of popular and not so popular niche and designer fragrances at an affordable price, and they offer risk-free purchasing. So if you don't like something, you can return it. No questions asked, get your money back. But they are upping their quality. I am finding with every month, every time they send me something new, they're getting better and better, and you can tell by how they dry down. This first one up here, this is called Woody Chestnut. Very simple bottle design if you've never seen it before. It does come with a magnetic cap, which is a nice touch. Now, Woody Chestnut is a clone of Margiela by the Fireplace. This is spot on. You get that sweet kind of roasted chestnut vibe. It smells almost edible in a way. It's a little smoky. It's a delicious fragrance. They basically nailed it here. It smells good. It lasts pretty decent. I was getting between 6 and 8 hours on my skin. If you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Margiela, because they're not cheap fragrances and they're hard to get discounted, I think you can probably get this for 29 bucks. This is a very, very great substitute for By the Fireplace if you're looking for something a little cheaper. And this is perfect for the fall, especially for those cozy evenings when it's a little cooler and you're staying inside, or just out and about on a cooler evening. This one actually really surprised me. This is actually a clone of another Margiela fragrances. Yes, I chose 2 this time around, and this is a clone of their Jazz Club. They call this Woody Tobacco. This smells just like Jazz Club, maybe a little bit sweeter than I remember Jazz Club being, but it's been a while since I smelled Jazz Club, so don't quote me on that, but it is basically spot on. It's warm, it's sweet and ambery, it's woody. I get a slight tobacco feel, but not a whole lot. It's a little bit boozy. There's some rum in there. There's some dried fruits in there. Ultimately, it smells like a very elegant scent to wear at night, but not anything too formal. Something you can wear when you want to be dapper, but maybe on the sexy side of things. In the evenings, especially if you're going out, again, during the fall time. Woody Tobacco is a great one for that. Again, a lot cheaper than the Margiela, so this is a great one to try if you're interested in that one but not ready to shell out that money. Not a bad choice from Dossier, and we do have a discount code, save you 10% on any purchase, so check them out, link down below. You know, this fragrance, I think when I first smelled it, it was higher up on this list when I first got this a couple months back. It's kind of since gone down a bit because it gets a little weird on my skin, but I think that just might be me. You might have a different experience, so I'm not gonna rate it just on how it does on me. Anyway, this is called Lolita Equus, I think, which means horse. And this is part of their Pour Homme line. It's one of the flankers. And a lot of people equate this to smelling like Gucci Pour Homme 2, the famed and discontinued scent. And it really does smell just like that, but it's a little bit more on the dry and woody side of things, more so than it's on like the fresh kind of green violet leaf thing. There's a tea vibe in here. There's a warm kind of spiciness. There's a slight sweetness in here. It's a very handsome fragrance. It's also quite a unique profile. Not a whole lot of things smell like this profile. And this is, I think, a great alternative to the Gucci, which is getting harder to find and very expensive. And you can definitely get this under $40, I want to say. So not a bad find if you are looking for an alternative to Gucci Pour Homme 2. This is a great daytime elegant scent for the fall. It has a classiness to it, but something I would wear mostly in the day. It also doesn't have the greatest performance, so I wouldn't try to wear this on a night out, but it's gonna last okay during the day. That is Lolita Equus. Again, I'm probably saying that wrong, but beautiful bottle. Look at that horse head. This is actually number 9. I made a mistake. We have 11. Well, technically 12 because we had 2 dossiers, but we have 11 spots here. I decided to throw in one more because I couldn't leave one out. We have Mont Blanc Legend Night. This is a great release, I think maybe from 2017. Easily slept on. It smells really nice. Not super different. It is quite different to the Legend line. It's more on the sweet, aromatic side of things. Lavender, maybe some vanilla in there. It's warm. It's kind of sensual, but not in the sexiest of ways. It's just a very nice smelling scent, something to wear at night. Does not perform very well, so don't be looking for a ton of performance here, but you can get this thing pretty inexpensively, so you know, you're not breaking the bank when you buy this. It smells really good. It was overlooked, I think, because it's not super different and it doesn't perform well, but it is a very nice scent. I'll have a link down below to check out Mont Blanc Legend Night. Now, I'm really enjoying the fragrances I've tried from this brand, Niche for All, a Swedish-based fragrance clone house. What I like about Niche for All is that they make clones of fragrances, many of which you've never heard of. Some very unknown, under-discussed fragrances. This one in particular is one that you've probably heard of. This is called Honey Tobacco, and this is a clone of Zaharoff's Naxos, and they nailed it here. It is a lovely scent. I actually like this more than I remember liking Naxos. I don't own Naxos, but Naxos got a little nauseating to me after a while. This doesn't. It's lavender, so it's quite fresh, but it has a sweet honey tobacco feel that is kind of sticky, edible in a way, and delicious in a way, but not super gourmand. Simply smells delightful. Perfectly unisex as well. This is a great alternative to Naxos. And the thing about Niche for All, they have a great deal. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy 3 bottles for the price of 2. So they got a great deal to get a 3-pack. You only pay for 2 of them, so you get 1 free, which is really, really cool. And they are always broadening their library. There's a lot of great ones to choose from. Again, some stuff that you maybe even never tried before. So check them out. Gonna have a link down below. This is number 7 here. I've been talking about this one quite a bit. This is coming from the house of Icon de Parfum, and they have actually since upgraded their bottle design. I have the old bottles, but the new bottles probably look something like this. Are really nice. They are definitely an upgrade, but these are still okay, especially when you're looking at the color here. This is called 623, which is the area code for this area of Arizona where they're based. And this is a beautiful kind of sweet, fresh, juicy plum scent with a bit of cactus in here. Woody cactus plum. That's what I get out of it. Kind of simple. There might be more to it than that. It's just a very unique profile. It's simple, but it's unique, and I like that. Very easy to wear, pretty versatile. You could wear it day or night, really not the most formal scent, but I think it could do okay. And it's perfectly unisex. That's 623, and you can definitely get this for under 40 bucks, I want to say. Check them out. Link down below. Real quick, I want to give some attention to this t-shirt. This looks like a regular t-shirt, because it is, but it actually comes from Into the AM. I talk about them all the time. I haven't talked about them much recently actually, but I'm always wearing their gear. I love their shirts. I have tons of their t-shirts and their sweaters and other things, and they just came out with their essential tees. These are awesome for those that don't want the logo, because it normally has a logo. We're logoless now. Just plain blank shirt, same fit, same fabric. They keep their color, they keep their size when they wash. They're beautiful shirts. They're great for layering, which is always good for the fall, and you can get 10% off using my link down below. So check out Into the AM, again, link down below. Number 6, one of my favorites from the house for sure, and probably the best for the fall if you're asking me. This is L'Homme Riche from Authenticity Perfumes. To me, this resembles something in the vein of Armani Code, but almost more on a fougere side of things. It has a slight barbershop quality, this aromatic, creamy, sweet vibe. It's a handsome scent. There is a bit of a sexiness to it. It does have great performance, so be careful. This stuff is no slouch. It's gonna last all day. and it leaves a very nice bubble and a nice trail. Something that will get you some compliments for sure. It's a clean scent, but there's something sexy about it with that creamy, almost vanilla-like sweetness. Really good stuff. That's L'Homme Riche. Into the top 5. Lolita, I think, is some of the best bang for your buck. This is Encre Noir à l'extrême. This is a beautiful vetiver scent. Kind of earthy and dark like vetiver can be, but there's something almost balsamic about it, something almost smoky. A very, very, very minuscule hint of sweetness in there. It's a smooth, smoky, earthy vetiver scent, and something that I think works very well when you dress it up at night. It is kind of a mysterious scent. Currently my favorite from the line. Good stuff for fall. Okay, we got our last clone on the list here. This really surprised me. I have a video coming out. I don't know if it's gonna be out before this or it'll come out after. I'm not quite sure. But this is coming from Sensual Obsessions. I know a lot of you have already tried their stuff. I just got my hands on a few of them. And this one is called Cognac Delight. This is the second batch of it. Love this color. This is a clone of Kilian's Angel Share. And to be honest, I don't like Angel Share, but I like this. Angel Share turns rubbery, almost like burnt rubber on my skin, and it's way too much cinnamon and less booziness than I would prefer. But this one gets the balance right. This kind of balances out the spice and the sweet booziness, and it does not turn to burnt rubber on my skin, and it has great performance. I was really impressed by this fragrance. This is going to get some wear for me this fall. Highly recommend it as a great substitute to Kilian's Angel Share. I think this size, which might be 30 milliliters, yeah, this is I think 35 bucks. Smells really good. Check them out. I'm gonna have a link down below. Number 3, basic but good. Coach for Men Platinum. Kind of smells like Dior Sauvage, adding vanilla and pineapple. It's spicy, it's fresh, almost like fresh out of the shower vibes, but there's a sexy sweet vanilla. The juicy pineapple does add a nice sweet freshness to the top, but that vanilla is such a standout, and this stuff actually has very good performance. It lasts a good while, it sticks to you. It smells great. I prefer it to the original for sure. That is Coach Platinum. Great for the fall time. Easy reach, you can wear it anytime kind of scent. Here at number 2, brand new to my collection. I love this stuff. Honestly, it could probably be number 1 if it had better performance. It just does not last very long, unfortunately, but it's a beautiful scent, fairly unique. Coming from Lolita Lempicka, this is their Homme. And this is a reformulation. I did not smell the original one, but they kind of rebottled it a few years ago. This is a fruity licorice scent with woods, with rum, with musk. It's kind of a complex scent, especially for what you pay for this stuff. It smells wonderful. The licorice is not too heavy. I recently reviewed Kilian's L'Or Vert, and that is super licorice heavy. This is way dialed back compared to that. More on the sweet, fruity side of things, and woody, and a little bit boozy. Just an interesting scent, something sexy about it. It smells beautiful. I'm loving this stuff. I'm gonna give this a lot of wear, especially during the daytime. If I wear it at night, I'm gonna spray heavy, just so I have a nice bubble if I wanna like have an elegant vibe to me. Kind of a fun scent, but it can be elegant too. Really good stuff. Let me know if you've tried this one. That is Lolita Lempicka Homme. Number 1. Still one of my favorite cheapies in my collection. Still something I easily recommend. Smells so good. From the house of Calvin Klein. Euphoria Intense. This stuff is so smooth. It is not the most unique fragrance by any means. It is kind of basic, but it is undeniably likable. It is sexy. It is smooth, especially for what you pay. Carlos Benaim, I believe, is the perfumer here, which is kind of unexpected. You look at the note breakdown, you're like, man, that looks kind of complex. Apparently there's oud and ginger, but it ultimately comes off quite aromatic and sweet, but has a warmth to it and woods in there, and it smells so good. I can't get enough of this stuff, and it gets compliments. Do yourself a favor and check this one out. This is kind of a hidden gem. I know a lot of you guys talk about Amber Gold. I still got to try that one. I'm looking into it, but I'm loving Euphoria Intense. This is fantastic for the fall. Check it out, links down below. That is my list. Those are our fall cheapies. I would love to know if you've tried any of these, if you love any of these, if you hate any of these, or if you have no experience with any of these. I'd love to know what your go-to fall cheapie fragrance, something under $50 that you can easily replace that just smells so wonderful and you really get a bang for your buck out of it. I want to know what that is. Let me know down in the comments. If you like the video, please like the video. It helps so much with my visibility across YouTube. And once again, increase your freshness. Again, your freshness is a vibe. It's a lifestyle. It's the energy you bring into a room, putting your best foot forward. And I want to help you guys do that with this channel, with these videos. So make sure you subscribe, join the Fresh Squad so we can continue down this journey together. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.